Peterson Chiropractic's commitment is rooted in serving God and empowering the San Antonio, Texas community to achieve and embrace life at its fullest potential. By utilizing cutting-edge techniques, advanced technology, continuous education, and research, our chiropractors strive to deliver the highest standard of care to every member of your family.
Number 0, Dre Polk. Number 5, Solomon Mitchell. Number 2, Deshaun.
Welcome in, everyone, to another edition of Alamo City All-Stars basketball here in the ABA. I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us here on SFBN. And today we have the Alamo City All-Stars against the Texas Seraphim, and the Seraphim being on the right side of your screen in the darker uniforms, the full dark uniforms, not to be confused with the dark brown of Alamo City with the yellow. So the starters for the Texas Seraphim, they were just announced: Dre Polk, Deshaun Riddick, Solomon Mitchell, Marlon Williams, and Roman Morgan. Alamo City All-Stars starters being announced right now. There's Xavier Purnell, X, getting the start for today. Jeremy Heath starting up front as well. Dion Lyle getting a start for Alamo City today. Shaquille Barrett will join Purnell in the backcourt. And Andrew Udy will start up front as well. And also some good news, if you see number 77 on your screen, that's right, Joe Jackson back in uniform for today's game for Alamo City. The starters are announced. We'll be ready to go in just a few minutes. The Alamo City All-Stars coming into the game today with a record of 7-2. They've continued to be in the top 25 in the ABA Power Rankings and looking for a win here today to keep their win streak going. So Alamo City, they're on the left side of your screen there in the dark brown with the yellow. And the Texas Seraphim, it's a bit of a dark purple with the gold lettering, numbering, and trim. So while they're both wearing fairly darker uniforms, should be able to tell them apart. So getting ready to jump it up will be Andrew Udy and Roman Morgan. Alamo City will move left to right, and Udy wins the opening tip, and we're underway. Xavier Purnell running the point for the All-Stars. Purnell surveying. Udy in the post. Left-handed hook, got the roll. Good start for Alamo City and Andrew Udy. Quickly up the floor is Dre Polk for the Seraphim. Here's a deep three, and it is an air ball. Might have been partially blocked. Actually, it hit the vent. That was Marlon Williams on that attempt. So right back to Alamo City. Purnell across the timeline. Looking inside again to Udy. Wants to exploit this matchup. Udy this time kicks it out to the corner. It's a Barrett three, and it's good. Inside-out game between Udy and Barrett. And the All-Stars off to a quick start against the Texas Seraphim. A little bit of pressure here now with it is Solomon Mitchell, and he will step back and knock down the deuce to get the Seraphim on the board. Purnell making a move around Polk. Hesitation. Now Heath, foul line jumper, high arcer, and it's good. And Alamo City has not missed yet here in the opening minute and a half of the first quarter. Red hot start for the All-Stars. And that kick out is knocked out of bounds, and it's off of the Seraphim as Mitchell went to pass it to Polk, and then Morgan thought it was for him, and he deflected it out of bounds. Self-inflicted wound as there's a shot by Heath, and it's blocked. It's the first miss for the All-Stars. Seraphim quickly back the other way. Polk splits the D. Baby right-handed running hook, no good, air ball. Udy picks up the floorboard. Here is Udy. Now Dion Lyle drives the left side of the lane with the left hand off the glass, no good. Tipped in by Udy. Great drive by Dion Lyle and a great follow-up by Andrew Udy, and that prompts the Seraphim to call a timeout as it is a quick 9-2 start for the Alamo City All-Stars. We'll step aside for just a moment. You're watching Alamo City All-Star ABA basketball here on SFBN.
The Brunch Spot is a locally owned, brunch-only restaurant serving up Southern classics with a side of sunshine. From crispy chicken and waffles to rich, buttery shrimp and grits, they're all about comfort, flavor, and good vibes. Voted Pizzeria of the Year for 2025 and a 3-time winner of Best Pizzeria in San Antonio, Matenga's Pizzeria has 7 locations across San Antonio and stands as a testament to the power of good old Texas hospitality with a welcoming family atmosphere and great food.
Chicken and waffles and much more. The Brunch Spot.
Out of the Seraphim timeout, it is Texas Seraphim basketball. Inbound goes to Deshaun Riddick. Mitchell passed it to the corner, and it goes out of bounds. So not sure that's what the Seraphim wanted to do coming out of the timeout. Purnell with the basketball. And that's going to be a travel. And Purnell knew it. Kind of dribbled in. He took that 2.5 step as if he was going to pass it or shoot it and then just stopped. So turnover for the All-Stars, and we're going to have a foul in the backcourt on Purnell. A little too close for comfort for Dre Polk. Here's Solomon Mitchell. Now swinging it over. Riddick goes in with the left hand off the glass. No good. Rebound deflected, and grabbed in the corner by Seraphim. Now outside. Mitchell has it back. Step back, tough 2 over Lyle, short. Good hustle, though, by Roman Morgan. And now a turnover. Alamo City the other way. Dion Lyle with the left hand, coasts in for 2. And the first quarter onslaught continues for the Alamo City All-Stars. Jumper from the free throw line is good for Marlon Williams. Seraphim get a bucket. Purnell. Now the deflection and the steal by Dre Polk. Polk the step through. Drops it off. And count it for Marlon Williams. So Seraphim with back-to-back buckets, making a move on the All-Stars here in the first quarter. Barrett tried to get it to Udy. He does, even though it was deflected. Heath goes inside, no good. Got it back and dropped it in. Good persistence by Heath and a good job by Udy to keep that ball alive. Now here's a drive a little bit short on that floater from the left side of the lane by Dre Polk. Alamo City the other way. Long cross-court pass to the corner. Great ball movement. Lyle goes in with the right hand off the glass. Couple of good drives by Dion Lyle. Seraphim basketball. Good spin move by Mitchell, but unable to finish. Purnell the other way. Heath. Shaq Barrett has it. Hesitation. Now inside Udy. Alamo City likes this matchup. Udy, right-handed hook, no good, but a foul is going to be called on Roman Morgan. Bit of a late call, so Morgan was a bit surprised, but it will be Andrew Udy going to the line for 2. Before we do that, we're going to have a media timeout. 15-6, Alamo City up by 9, looking to add to it here midway through the first quarter on SFBN.
Peterson Chiropractic's commitment is rooted in serving God and empowering the San Antonio, Texas community to achieve and embrace life at its fullest potential by utilizing cutting-edge techniques, advanced technology, continuous education, and research. Our chiropractors strive to deliver the highest standard of care to every member of your family. All Stars Cares is an organization dedicated to empowering youth with the tools they will need to be successful in life through the use of amateur sports competitions, mentoring through sports activities and camps, and community service.
Welcome back out of the media timeout. Andrew Udy to the line for 2 after the foul on a Roman Morgan. Number 91, Devon Beckert coming into the game for Alamo City. And number 24, Joey Dominguez checking in for the Seraphim. Udy gets 1. Missed the first, got the second. Little bit of backcourt pressure here by Alamo City. Now here's a drive all the way in, and we're going to get a foul call on a good, strong drive by Marlon Williams. First one is good for Williams. Still a solid lead for Alamo City here in the first quarter. It's still very early in this one. Second one, no good. Rebound by Becker, and he's tied up by Roman Morgan. Possession arrow in favor of the Seraphim. Joe Jackson into the game. Possession arrow in favor of Alamo City. Joe Jackson is into the game, his first game action in a little bit. Nope, it was Seraphim basketball. That is correct. That's what I thought because Alamo City won the jump. So ultimately the possession arrow was in the favor of Seraphim. I don't think we had another jump ball before that. Trapped in the corner, Dominguez gets it baseline, goes up, tough shot in the lane, no good. Rebound, Lyle. Alamo City the other way. Lyle taking it all the way, but a little bit short on the left-handed layup. Good effort, just shorted it just a bit. Seraphim the other way, but a good job by Alamo City to get back. Here's a tough fadeaway. Oh, going Tim Duncan style off the glass was Roman Morgan. Lyle, whoa, what a pass to Jackson. I don't even think Jackson was ready for that. Missed the first, got it back. Second one is good. Welcome back, Joe Jackson. First bucket for him. Back to a 10-point advantage for the All-Stars. Dre Polk pull up mid-range too strong. Udy skies for the rebound. Barrett across the timeline. Beckert. No, excuse me, that's Lyle pulling up for 3, no good. Rebound by Barrett. Jackson, top of the key, he'll launch it. And it's a little bit short. Rebound by Dominguez. Solomon Mitchell, deep three. Off the back rim, rebound by Beckert. Stuck at 19-9 for a couple of minutes now. Barrett, pull up, mid-range. Off the mark. Rebound by Roman Morgan of the Seraphim. Solomon Mitchell the other way. Stripped from behind by Shaq Barrett. Good hustle by Barrett. He's going to go in, and he's going to take it in and get the foul call. Went to the ground hard. Looks to be okay. But Shaq Barrett will get a couple of free throws.
Shaquille Barrett to the line for 2 shots.
Barrett knocked down a three early. It's his only bucket so far. First free throw is no good. Gets the roll on the second. Now across the timeline. Here's a deep two. No good for Roman Morgan around the rim and out. Lyle, cross court. Udy, the pump fake, the drive. And he went to drop it off for Beckert. And it's going to stay Alamo City ball, but that looked like it could have went off of Beckert's foot, as was the appeal by Marlon Williams. But it will stay Alamo City All-Star basketball. Number 1, Pierce Marcus into the game for Alamo City. He gets the basketball coming in for Barrett. Here's Lyle. Pull up, deep two, top of the key, drills it. Little shake and bake. Good jumper by Dion Lyle. He's got 6 here in the first quarter. Polk trying to get inside. Nothing doing. Good defense by Alamo City. Williams, entry pass inside. Tough turnaround. No good for Mitchell, and the rebound by Beckert. Alamo City defense really making life hard for the Seraphim, forcing them to take a lot of tough shots. Joe Jackson around the Beckert screen. Now the hesitation. Goes inside. Reverse layup. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell drops it off inside. Another tough fadeaway. No good. We had a whistle before the shot. I'm not sure what it was exactly, but it's a turnover. Alamo City basketball. Lyle is double teamed. Passes it outside to Jackson. Back to Lyle. Lyle just lost it, so he's able to dribble it again. Deep three, no good. Pierce Marcus hustling for the floorboard. Nice play by Marcus. Jackson the lob inside, finding Beckert. Pump fake, defender in the air, puts it up, no good, but he draws the foul, and that'll be 2 shots for the backup big man, Devon Beckert. Before we get to that, we'll have a media timeout. We'll step aside here on SFBN. Welcome back. A couple of free throws here for Devon Beckert. It's been all Alamo City here in the early going. First free throw is no good. And second one is good, excuse me. So Beckert in the scoring column. Roman Morgan takes it across the timeline, breaks the press. Deep three for Dre Polk, and it is good. First bucket for Dre Polk. Much needed for the Seraphim. They had gone a long while without a field goal. Joe Jackson with the basketball. Now to Pierce Marcus. Corner three. Good. It's going to be a long two, says the official. Foot was on the line. Still, nice job by Marcus, his first bucket. Polk takes it all the way in, around the rim and out. No good, but he draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for two for the Texas Seraphim.
Fouls on Marcus Pierce's first. Johnny Polk getting ready for two-shot.
So Dre Polk, who had his first bucket a few minutes ago with a three. First free throw is good. And he's got both. Still a double-digit lead for Alamo City. Pierce Marcus running the point, passes it over to Andrew Udy. Joe Jackson, the drive, the floater, no good around the rim and out, but a decent look there from Joe Jackson. Solomon Mitchell, the drive to the bucket, and the foul is called, and that will allow Solomon Mitchell to go to the line for the Seraphim.
Fouls on number 91.
Alamo City in general has done a good job not allowing the Seraphim to get to the basket, but the last couple of times the Seraphim have been able to get to the cup and get the foul. Mitchell at the line makes the first. Misses the second, got his own rebound, puts it up no good. Pierce Marcus the other way. Here's Jackson, top of the key. Alamo City now going a little bit cold from the floor. Beckert in the post. He's got the mismatch. Turnaround jumper short. Rebound by Mitchell. Deep three from the wing, way off the mark for Marlon Williams. Alamo City All-Star Basketball looking for a field goal. It's been a little bit since they've had one, as Dion Lyle is fouled by Williams he was trying to post up. It'll be an inbound underneath for Alamo City. Quick inbound. Lyle over top of the defender. No good. That was a really nice pass by Jackson, but Lyle couldn't finish. Mitchell the other way, takes it all the way in and puts it in for two as the Seraphim take advantage of Alamo City, a little bit slow to get back after that inbounds pass. Heath in the post, lost it off his foot and out of bounds. And the Seraphim with a little bit of momentum here at the end of the first quarter. Polk splits the D, gets inside, kicks it out. Corner three for Williams is good. So all of a sudden, the Seraphim on a bit of a run here cuts what was a 13-point lead to 5. Lyle pulls up around the rim and out, no good. Rebound Morgan, a chance for the Seraphim to make it a one-possession game. Pull up, Mitchell off. Rebound, Morgan the hustle, out of bounds. Marcus a little banged up. Looks to be okay. I think it's going to stay Seraphim basketball. Inbound to Polk. 3-ball. Around the rim and out, no good. Follow-up is good from Roman Morgan. It is a 3-point game as the Seraphim have stormed all the way back. Jackson thought about the 3. Drives inside. The floater, no good. Rebound by Polk. Alamo City has gone completely cold, and Polk went for the tie there. No good. Rebound tapped around, and Romy Moore comes up with it, who just came into the game. Now a steal in the backcourt. Red light is on Williams. Couldn't connect. That would have given the Seraphim the lead because that would have counted for 4. Alamo City needs to collect themselves here and get some buckets. Beckert, Heath, corner 3, and it's an air ball. It hits the bottom of the net. Up ahead to Polk, 1-on-1 with Jackson. No good. Good straight up D by Jackson. Great hustle. Jackson gets it back, goes in, and he gets the foul call. So just at the end of the first quarter here, Joe Jackson will have a couple of free throws. A bit of a chaotic sequence there. This is a 13-3 run for the Seraphim. It was 22-9 Alamo City. I think the officials trying to figure out the clock situation, how much time should be left. So Jackson to the line, coming off the bench in this game. First free throw is no good. Both teams have missed a couple of free throws here in the first quarter. Second one is good. Not a lot of time for the Seraphim. Mitchell from way downtown three-quarter court, not even close. And that's the end of the first quarter. So 26-22. Start of the second quarter. Alamo City with the basketball. Pierce Marcus, fadeaway, no good. Seraphim on the run. Here's a corner 3, and it's no good from Roman Morgan. Rebound by Joe Jackson. If you're Alamo City here in the second quarter, have to have a little more consistency on the offensive end. They've missed some shots, and basically the Seraphim have gotten hot. They've been able to come back as a result. Beckert. Marcus, shot clock winding down. Marcus picks up his dribble. He's in trouble. Now Romy Moore at midcourt. And it's stolen. The other way. The layup, no shot. Oh, they call it double dribble. That was a great play by Marlon Williams. I thought that was going to be an and one. But instead, it is a double dribble. Turnover by the Seraphim. Beckert, mid-range, too strong. Good follow by Pierce Marcus. Great job by Marcus. 28-23. Here's a nice little step through by Mitchell. 3-point game. Seraphim hanging tough after they were down big early in the first quarter. Marcus had it poked away but got it back. Beckert. Heath. Kick out some more. Romy Moore, he can get hot quickly. Tough step back. A little bit too strong. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. And last touched by Dominguez as he and Heath were hustling for it. It was close. That was a close call. Joe Jackson will inbound from the sideline. Xavier Purnell back into the game. Beckert in the post. He's got a mismatch. Turnaround and got it to go over the smaller defender. Nicely done by Devon Beckert. Much needed field goal from Alamo City. Solomon Mitchell gets past the trap. Underneath Dre Polk. He gets it back. Wing three. Air ball. And Purnell grabs it on the other side of the rim. Alamo City on the run. Purnell. Pull up. Jumper. Got it. First bucket for X. Xavier Purnell. And just like that, it's a 7-point game. 4 quick points for Alamo City. Morgan across the timeline. Into the corner. It's a Dominguez three. No good. Rebound by Polk. Morgan will try the triple. No good for him. Dominguez got the offensive rebound for the Seraphim. Mitchell can't get past Purnell and hits the fadeaway. Nice shot by Solomon Mitchell. Mitchell now with 9 for the Seraphim. Purnell the lob inside. Beckert lost it, and it's stolen away by Mitchell and the Seraphim. Mitchell goes in. What a move. He's got a nice array of moves. Back to a 3-point game. Romy Moore, quick three, no good. Beckert the rebound. Tough turnaround. Blocked. Follow up, good. Romy Moore. Nicely done. Alamo City's had a couple of good follow-ups here in the quarter. Deep three for Polk, no good. Rebound Beckert. Purnell, the drive. And he was fouled. Couldn't finish, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls on number 0, Dre Polk, his second. Xavier Purnell to the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Xavier Purnell getting the start. Rob Stewart into the game for the first time for Alamo City. 1 of 2 for Purnell. Rebound Dominguez. Into the corner. Seraphim basketball. Alamo City up 6. Polk lost it. Udy got the steal. He just came back into the game. Purnell leads the charge, lays it up and in. Oh, no, don't count it. I think we're going to get an offensive foul on Alamo City. That'll take us to immediate timeout. So the All-Stars still hanging on to a lead, but the Seraphim fighting back. You're watching ABA basketball here on SFBN.
Voted Pizzeria of the Year for 2025 and a 3-time winner of Best Pizzeria in San Antonio. Matenga's Pizzeria has 7 locations across San Antonio and stands as a testament to the power of good old Texas hospitality with a welcoming family atmosphere and great food. The Brunch Spot is a locally owned brunch-only restaurant serving up Southern classics with a side of sunshine. From crispy chicken and waffles to rich, buttery shrimp and grits, they're all about comfort, flavor, and good vibes.
Dre Polk. Technical for the Seraphim.
Well, welcome back. Just under 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us here on SFBN. And we're going to have a technical foul on Alamo City, probably arguing that last call as we went to break. So Dre Polk at the line, and it will be Seraphim basketball as well. So Polk makes both technical free throws. Yeah, I can see the official now. Purnell getting the tech. Yeah, I don't think he liked the call. I didn't really see a whole lot there. Oh, it's Seraphim basketball. Alamo City up 4. What a pass to the corner. Open 3. Dominguez couldn't hit it, though. Heath grabs the miss. Jackson will act as the point forward. Purnell tried to get it to Udy, and it's knocked away and stolen by Williams. Seraphim the other way. Here's Mitchell, who's played a really nice first half. Tough step back over Purnell, no good. Udy the board. Purnell across the lane, the kick out. Jackson to Udy. Udy now to Heath. Baseline jumper, no good. Udy the rebound. Lost it out of bounds. Last touched by the Seraphim, so will remain Alamo City All-Star basketball. Good ball movement there for the All-Stars, but unfortunately couldn't make a basket, but they get the ball back as Deion Clark checks in for Purnell. Jackson the lob looking for Heath. It ends up going to Udy, who drops it in. Not sure if that's how Jackson drew it up, but it worked. Back to a 6-point lead for Alamo City. Seraphim hanging tough. Thanks in large part to this man, Solomon Mitchell, who just threw it away. Was looking for Dominguez in the corner, so a turnover by the Seraphim. Alamo City, they've led by as many as 13. Udy, baby left hook in the lane, no good. Fight for the basketball, and it's going to be a foul on Alamo City as Mitchell was falling out of bounds. A little bit of a push there. But the Seraphim will have to go the length of the floor. The All-Stars still putting on the pressure. Inbound goes to Deshaun Riddick. Riddick, the long pass up ahead. The drive. Williams short on the layup. Floorboard. Mitchell does come up with it. Seraphim keeps the basketball. And then Mitchell lost it. Bounced around. Up ahead, and Alamo City turns it over. Red light goes on as a result. Opportunity for the Seraphim. The drive by Williams, no good. Heath might have partially blocked it. Jackson the other way. He goes all the way in. Floater, no good. Draws the foul. Another chaotic sequence there. Jackson will get a couple more free throws. Jackson, 3 points off the bench, but has played a majority of this second quarter already. First free throw is short. The All-Stars have missed 6 free throws so far. If you just cut that number in half, Alamo City's up by 9 and maybe 10. Pretty big difference in this game. It's been fairly close, really, since midway through the first quarter. 1 of 2 again for Jackson. He's got 4 points on the day. Here's a trap in the backcourt. Seraphim with a little bit of trouble here, and they do finally get it across. Deshaun Riddick just made it, but going in for the layup and missing it was Roman Morgan. All-Stars the other way. Jackson in rhythm for 3. No good off the back rim. Heath fighting for the rebound, comes up with it. Fresh shot clock for the All-Stars. Heath drives inside. Fadeaway floater, no good. Rebound deflected to Dominguez. Seraphim the other way. Morgan, cross-court skip pass to Mitchell. Mitchell went to pass it to Riddick, but it trickles out of bounds. Turnover by the Seraphim. Clark walks it across the timeline, goes in, puts it up and in. Boy, he saw an opening and just took it right to the cup. 8 points for Dion Lyle. Solid game for him. Pretty sure most of his points, if not all, have come in the paint on those strong drives. Marlon Williams, step back deep, 3, and it's good. Wow. Second triple for Marlon Williams. Back to a 6-point game. Seraphim hanging around. Clark. Now we'll do the step back 3, and that is off the mark. Air ball. Saved by Rob Stewart. Oh, no, check that. Brett Hollins. And now the other way for the Seraphim, man. Count. No shot. No shot. They call the foul. They do not count the shot.
Fouls on number 35, Andrew Udy, his second.
So it will be an inbound underneath instead for the Seraphim. Mitchell to inbound. Morgan, and we have a stoppage.
Fouls on number 50.
I believe maybe a kickball. Or maybe a clock issue. Well, Heath will come out. Shaq Barrett back in. Dominguez got the inbound, got it to Polk. Polk pulls up, jumper short, rebound deflected back to Polk. Now Morgan corner 3, around the rim and out, no good. Rebound, Hollins deflects it to himself. Barrett the other way, splitting the D. Takes it across the timeline. Clark traveled. Little bit of a stutter step there. Didn't hold that pivot foot down. Rare mistake for Dion Lyle today. Now into the corner. Dominguez still can't hit from that spot. And the rebound by Hollins up ahead. Jackson, tough layup, got it. Second field goal for Jackson. He's got 6. Seraphim break the press up ahead. Mitchell around Udy. Nice play by Solomon Mitchell. We've kind of been in this 6 to 8 point range here for a majority of this second quarter. Barrett around the screen. Pull up 3. Bang! Shaquille Barrett, second triple of the day. He's got 7 and a steal. Barrett puts it up. No good, but he's fouled, and that's going to be a 3 free throws with the 3D rule in effect, as finally Alamo City gets a steal on the press. We're going to take a media timeout, but I believe it's going to be 3 free throws for Shaquille Barrett when we return. Alamo City up 9. You're watching ABA basketball here on SFBN.
All Stars Cares is an organization dedicated to empowering youth with the tools they will need to be successful in life through the use of amateur sports competitions, mentoring through sports activities and camps, and community service. Peterson Chiropractic's commitment is rooted in serving God and empowering the San Antonio, Texas community to achieve and embrace life at its fullest potential by utilizing cutting-edge techniques, advanced technology, continuous education, and research. Our chiropractors strive to deliver the highest standard of care to every member of your family.
Delicious chicken and waffles, butter shrimp and grits, and much more. That's the brunch spot.
Welcome back. Ari Bluestein here with you on SFBN. Shaquille Barrett at the line. Just hit a big three a moment ago. First free throw is good. And he does have two more. It was a steal in the backcourt. Barrett went right up for the layup and earned 3 free throws. Second one is good. One more upcoming. Missed the third, unfortunately. 11-point lead for Alamo City. They've led by as many as 13. Kick out. Roman Morgan around the rim and out. Rebound deflected to Udy. Good look from Morgan, but couldn't connect. Barrett, he's had the hot hand. Why not? Oh, my goodness, it rolled out. Seraphim the other way. Lost it. Dion Lyle with it. Kick out. Barrett had a good look at a three, and we're going to have a whistle, and he traveled, I believe. Probably should have just taken the three ball there. He's had the hot hand from deep. Back to the Seraphim. Williams will try another three, top of the key, no good. And Dion Lyle skies for the board over top of his teammate Brett Hollins. Jackson, he'll drive, goes in and drops it in for two. Nice little drive there by Joe Jackson. Alamo City up 13, matching their largest lead of the game. Mitchell, step back, deep three from the wing, around the rim and bounced out, but a good follow by Dominguez. First bucket for Joey Dominguez. Jackson in the post. He's got the mismatch. Jumper over top the defender, no good. Udy deflected the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on, I believe, Andrew Udy from behind for the deflection. Seraphim basketball. Mitchell. Oh, he lost it. I believe the 3D light goes on. And yes, it does. That's a 3-point layup for Shaquille Barrett. That was stolen right at the midcourt line, putting the 3D rule and red light into effect. That runner is no good for Morgan. Udy grabbing the floorboard. Jackson the drive, and we're going to have an offensive foul as Marlon Williams takes the charge. Under a minute to go. Seraphim with it, trying to work quickly here. Roman Morgan lost it, stolen away by Jackson. Barrett, tough take inside, but he draws the foul on Deshaun Riddick. So Shaquille Barrett heading back to the line. He's had a monster second quarter. Hit a big three, a couple of free throws, and then that 3-point layup. He's got 12 points on the day to now lead the Alamo City All-Stars. First free throw, good. We talked about the All-Stars missing free throws early, but Shaquille Barrett, 5 of 7 at the line. And make it 6 of 8. Alamo City up by 16, their largest lead of the game. Riddick quickly across the timeline over to Solomon Mitchell. Mitchell back to Riddick. 3 is good. First bucket for Deshaun Riddick. Lyle the other way. Lyle stuck in traffic, deflects his pass to Barrett. He tried to go down low, but it was intercepted by Dominguez. Dominguez, the pull-up jumper, hits it, and that will count at the buzzer. It will be a 3. So a bit of a momentum swing there at the end of the second quarter for the Seraphim, but it remains a 10-point lead for Alamo City at the half, 54-44. Oh, they called a foul. Excuse me. They called an and one on the three. Dominguez at the line makes the free throw to complete the unconventional 4-point play, but it still remains a 9-point lead for Alamo City at the half. We'll take a quick break. You're watching ABA basketball here on SFPN.
Peterson Chiropractic's commitment is rooted in serving God and empowering the San Antonio, Texas community to achieve and embrace life at its fullest potential by utilizing cutting-edge techniques, advanced technology, continuous education, and research. Our chiropractors strive to deliver the highest standard of care to every member of your family.
Welcome back. Third quarter about to begin. I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us here on SFBN. First half scoring, 14 for Shaquille Barrett, 8 for Dion Lyle, 7 for Andrew Udy, 8 for Joe Jackson off the bench, 4 for Jeremy Heath, 3 for Xavier Purnell, 4 off the bench for Pierce Marcus, 3 for Devon Beckert, and 2 for Romy Moore. 4 of the Texas Seraphim, 13 for Solomon Mitchell, 11 for Marlon Williams, as that shot up as no good, grabbed by Udy. 7 for Dre Polk, 6 off the bench for Dominguez, 4 for Morgan, and 3 for Deshaun Riddick. That is the scoring for the Seraphim, as Heath has his shot blocked by Roman Morgan. And we're underway. Alamo City, they've led by as many as 16, but the Seraphim still in it, down 9, plenty of time. Mitchell, who had a great first half, over to Williams, who also had a pretty good first half. Pull-up jumper is good. So now Solomon Mitchell and Marlon Williams, each with 13 points, combining for 26 for a majority of their squad's points here. Udy. Barrett, that's a 3, and it's good. Big 3 for Shaquille Barrett. He's got 17. 3 threes for Shaq Barrett. Down low, Udy comes over for the block out of nowhere, but the follow-up is good for Marlon Williams. Williams thought he was all alone on that first attempt, and Udy just came flying out of nowhere for the block. But unfortunately, Williams just got the rebound and put it back up and in. Udy gets it in the block. He's had the mismatch today. Puts it up, count it. I thought we'd get a foul call, but Udy with a tough bucket. He's got 9. Dre Polk across the timeline for the Seraphim, avoids the trap. Pull up, deep 2, around the rim and bounces out. Rebound by Barrett. Up ahead to Dion Lyle. Lyle crossing it over. Baseline. Drops it off for Heath. Good ball movement. Udy, a good look for 3. Short. Heath, the offensive rebound. Tough shot. Got the contact. No call. Rebound by Roman Morgan. And now it's a steal. Red light goes on. Heath puts it up. No good. Udy deflects it, but unfortunately couldn't get it out to a teammate. Williams the other way, around the defender. Good athletic move. So Alamo City can't take advantage of the 3D rule. I don't think they really need to rush it either. The red light could stay on. You don't have to score right away. But still an 8-point lead for the All-Stars. Udy had it stripped, but got it back. Lyle. Back to Udy in the post. Goes in, and I think we're going to get a foul before the bucket. Don't count it. It'll be on Roman Morgan. And clearly that's a matchup that the All-Stars like. Andrew Udy versus Roman Morgan. Inbound to Dion Lyle. Baseline jumper. Good. Good screen there. Dion Lyle now in double figures with 10. Mitchell up ahead. It'll be a Polk 3. No good off the back rim. Rebound by Purnell. X across the timeline. Trying to get inside all the way under the basket. Udy to Dion Lyle. Barrett to the corner. It's Purnell. X drives. Oh, and he was looking for either Barrett or Heath and went over everyone's head and out of bounds. Tough break there for the All-Stars. Alamo City up 10. They've led by as many as 16, but that flurry of points at the end of the half by the Seraphim cut it to 9 at the break. Riddick short on that step back, and it goes over the top out of bounds. Alamo City basketball. Barrett across the timeline. Over to Udy. Tried to hit the cutter. It was knocked away. Heath is able to grab it out of the air. Baby hook by Udy is good. Good persistence by the All-Stars there. Solomon Mitchell across midcourt. Kicks it to the corner. It's a Morgan 3. No good. Roman Morgan still has not connected on one of those corner 3 balls. Dion Lyle. Udy finds Barrett. Barrett around a Udy screen. He'll step into another 3. This one's a little too strong. Udy, the offensive board. Put back is good. Andrew Udy, 6 points. Here in the third quarter, he's got 13 for the game. A bunch of rebounds as well. Now a steal. They pick Polk's pocket, and we're going to have either a carry or an over a back or something on Shaquille Barrett. So it will be Texas Seraphim basketball when we return. But the All-Stars, thanks to Andrew Udy and Shaquille Barrett, they have opened up a 14-point lead here midway through the third. You're watching Alamo City All-Star ABA basketball here on SFBN.
The Brunch Spot is a locally owned brunch-only restaurant serving up Southern classics with a side of sunshine. From crispy chicken and waffles to rich, buttery shrimp and grits, they're all about comfort, flavor, and good vibes. Voted Pizzeria of the Year for 2025 and a 3-time winner of Best Pizzeria in San Antonio, Matenga's Pizzeria has 7 locations across San Antonio and stands as a testament to the power of good old Texas hospitality with a welcoming family atmosphere and great food.
Carry violation was on the All-Stars backcourt violation. It'll be Seraphim basketball 3D.
Welcome back here on SFBN, and the red light is on, I guess, because Barrett had committed the carry before he crossed midcourt. So it looks like the 3D rule is in effect for the Seraphim. I think they're discussing it right now.
technical support, and we're underway with the 24-second shot clock.
All right, now we're ready to resume play. Seraphim basketball. Red light is on. Alamo City up by 14. Solomon Mitchell, who had 13 in the first half. Deep three, too strong. Rebound. Tapped around. Barrett comes up with it. Quickly up ahead. Purnell in stride with the left hand. Beautiful look from Barrett. Now a near steal in the backcourt. Polk nearly lost it. And now Alamo City up 16, matching their largest lead of the game. Dominguez across the lane. No good. Purnell, corner, drops it off for Heath inside. Jeremy Heath only 6 points today, but he's done a great job on the glass. 18-point lead for Alamo City, and here's a steal by Purnell. I don't think the red light goes on, but it doesn't matter as it's a quick steal and a quick two for Shaquille Barrett. He's got 19. And now I think we're going to get a Texas Seraphim timeout, as Alamo City has all of a sudden gone up by 20 with 6:44 to go here in the third quarter. We'll step aside real quick here on SFBN. Out of the Seraphim timeout, let's see if they can regroup here. Here's a good look from the corner, and it is no good for Roman Morgan. He's had some good looks, but has been unable to knock them down. Shaquille Barrett wasn't really sure where he was going with the basketball. Ends up in the hands of X. Purnell drops it off for Lyle. Barrett to the corner. Udy back to Barrett. Deep three. Drills it. Shaquille Barrett has been red hot from deep. That's his fourth three-pointer of the day. He's got 22 to lead all scorers. Seraphim break the press. Dominguez turnaround shot, no good. Lyle the other way. And it's stolen away a little bit too far for Barrett. Polk for three, and it is good. I think that counts for four. Yeah, it does. Because the pass came from the backcourt. So it counts as a 3D rule because it wasn't touched in the front court by Alamo City. Barrett, a good find for Udy, but a good block by Mitchell. Udy kick out Barrett. Why not? Heat check. And he is still hot, folks. Shaquille Barrett from downtown. 25 for the Alamo City guard. Morgan, and we're going to have a whistle, and it's going to go the other way. I think it's a travel. 22-point lead for Alamo City, their largest of the game. And Dion Lyle walks it across on timeline. What a game for Barrett. Purnell, the drive, off balance, no good. But I think we'll get a foul call here. And it will be two shots for X, Xavier Purnell. And now at this point, Alamo City, if they can keep that foot on the gas pedal, they should have this game. But we've seen Solomon Mitchell score in bunches, but he hasn't scored in this third quarter yet. First free throw is no good for Purnell. Some substitutions. Joe Jackson and Devon Beckert back in for Alamo City. Great job for the first unit for the All-Stars. Andrew Udy, Jeremy Heath. They'll take a seat. Outstanding job for them down low. Second free throw is good for Purnell. And as good as Shaquille Barrett has been, Andrew Udy, Jeremy Heath, and Jackson and Beckert up front, they have done a great job on the glass and scoring inside. Corner three, no good. Rebound deflected around, and Joe Jackson skies for it. Dion Lyle races across midcourt. Up ahead to Purnell. Pump fake. Goes in. Knifes through to D. No good. Blocked. Beckert got the miss, but it's going to go backcourt. Just a little bit too far there from Beckert, trying to pass it outside to Shaquille Barrett. So possession to the Texas Seraphim. Now, without Solomon Mitchell scoring, this offense for the Seraphim has been a little bit anemic. Here is Solomon Mitchell with the basketball. Into the corner. Dominguez, the drive, athletic move. Couldn't finish, but he draws the foul on Beckert. So Joey Dominguez will go to the line for two. And Dominguez had that crazy three-pointer and the foul at the end of the half. And that really gave the Seraphim a little bit of momentum heading into halftime. But it's been all Alamo City here in the third quarter. First free throw is good for Dominguez. Really the only bench player that Seraphim have. I think only 6 players total have played for the Seraphim. Second free throw is good for Dominguez. Purnell finds Shaq Barrett. Knifes inside, and he draws the foul. It's going to be 2 shots, I believe, for Shaquille Barrett. And he will shoot those when we come back from this media timeout. Exactly 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. You're watching Alamo City All-Star ABA basketball here on SFBN.
Peterson Chiropractic's commitment is rooted in serving God and empowering the San Antonio, Texas community to achieve and embrace life at its fullest potential. By utilizing cutting-edge techniques, advanced technology, continuous education, and research, our chiropractors strive to deliver the highest standard of care to every member of your family. All Stars Cares is an organization dedicated to empowering youth with the tools they will need to be successful in life through the use of amateur sports competitions, mentoring through sports activities and camps, and community service.
Welcome back here on SFBN. I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us today. Alamo City up 21. They have led really from wire to wire. As Shaquille Barrett, who has had a fantastic game, goes to the line for 2. 26 points now for Barrett. 5 3-pointers. Make it 27. Barrett has also been really good from the line. Missed a couple early, but he's made his last 4 free throw attempts. Dominguez across the timeline. Morgan, the drive, blocked by Dion Lyle. Great straight up D. Out of bounds off of the Seraphim. Dion Lyle, another guy who has really played well. He has 10 points, 8 of which were in the first half, but that's a great defensive play. He's had some really good drives. And he's done a nice job today out of the starting lineup for the All-Stars. Barrett inside. Ooh, a little too high for Jackson, and it goes out of bounds. really a total team effort to this point for Alamo City. I know Shaquille Barrett has really done a nice job leading the team in scoring, but a lot of contributors from a lot of different players for the All-Stars as that jumper is missed by Deshaun Riddick. And that cross-court pass was intended, I think, for Devon Beckert, but he was not looking at all. So it goes out of bounds. The referee checking on some people in the stands. Looks like everyone's okay. Mitchell, the drive, makes the layup. That's his first bucket here in the third quarter. He's got 15. He was outstanding in the first half with 13 points. So now he has 15. Purnell drops it off for Beckert. Lyle around the screen. Crossover, getting inside, and no foul called. Here comes Seraphim. And there's a steal as Barrett just takes it away from Solomon Mitchell. Purnell down low for Beckert. Beckert inside, blocked. That's going to be a jump ball. That's a good play by Roman Morgan. Possession arrow will keep it with Alamo City as the All-Stars up by 20 with 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. And now we're going to have a timeout on the floor. I believe it's an Alamo City timeout, so we'll step aside for a quick second. You're watching ABA basketball here on SFBN. Alamo City basketball out of the timeout. Purnell to inbound. And we're going to have a hold before the pass was even made to Joe Jackson. X to inbound again, gets to Jackson, right back to X. Lyle, crossover, tough turnaround over Dominguez. What a shot for Dion Lyle. Wow. Put on some moves, ended up doing the deep turnaround. Nothing but net. Mitchell the other way, rejected by Beckert. We're going to have a whistle and a blocking foul called against Alamo City as Jackson tried to take the charge. Beckert with an emphatic rejection. And Jackson is like, how can that be a block? He was underneath in position. But the call does go in favor of the Seraphim. Solomon Mitchell to the line. First free throw is good. Mitchell has 16. Marlon Williams has 17 to lead the way for the Seraphim. But not a lot of offense in this third quarter, and the main reason why is Solomon Mitchell has not really been able to get going. And there's a steal in the backcourt by the Seraphim. Red light is on, and that's going to be 3 for Mitchell. So quickly, Solomon Mitchell, after not scoring a majority of this third quarter, now has 7 over the last couple of minutes. Presses on, and Jackson throws it away. Red light goes on again. Oh, my goodness. I think that's going to count for 3. It was a deep 2 for Marlon Williams. Well, that's the beauty of ABA basketball. I don't think you're going to count that dunk there. But that's the beauty of the ABA and the 3D rule. I mean, Alamo City was just up 20, and in the blink of an eye, it's down to 13. Yeah, I think the score should be 82-68 because I think a point was added thinking it was a three-pointer on that last bucket by the Seraphim. Yep, there we go. And it is confusing if you think it's a 2 or a 3, but then you add the 1 point on for the 3D rule. So a lot of confusion there. So 82-68 is the correct score. Purnell. Here's Barrett. Barrett lost it. Got it back. Baseline, no good. And the rebound deflected to Dominguez, and it's Seraphim basketball. Mitchell hands it off. Williams, deep 3, air ball. And it goes out of bounds, but last touched by Alamo City. So the ball will stay with the Seraphim. $1:15 to go in the third quarter. Seraphim basketball. Alamo City up by 14. Riddick can't hit the 3. Fight for the rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the Seraphim. It will be Alamo City basketball. Jackson up ahead to Barrett. Barrett drives in, and he was fouled.
Foul on number 12, Marlon Williams is third.
Dion Lyle, nowhere to go. Good defense by Dominguez. Barrett, we're under a minute to go here in the third. Barrett trying to make a move. Jackson gets it. Knife through to D and lays it in. How did he get through to defense? What a play. Jackson now in double figures with 10 points. Seraphim finally cleared across the timeline, but did they do it in time? Yes, they did. It was actually a foul call. I thought it was going to be an 8-second violation. Solomon Mitchell. A strong finish to the quarter. Fade away short. Rebound tracked down by Morgan, and now it's Williams who drains the 3. So really, it's been all Solomon Mitchell and Marlon Williams who have generated the offense for the Seraphim. Oh, dangerous pass. Out of bounds. Last touched by Alamo City. It will be Seraphim ball. I think the officials are saying the red light goes on. So 11 seconds for the Seraphim to cut into this deficit a little bit. Yeah, red light is on. Riddick, the drive. All the way to the corner. Morgan for 3. No good. That would have counted for 4, and that will do it. So Alamo City dominating most of the third quarter, but a good job by the Seraphim to come back here at the start of the fourth. Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. Alamo City up by 13. Step back for Mitchell, no good. Rebound by Jackson. Corner three for Dion Lyle, no good. Three for Morgan, off the mark as well. Purnell with it for Alamo City. Knifes through traffic and finds Udy, no good. Got his own miss, drops it in for two. Solomon Mitchell with it, looking down low, knocked out of bounds. Dion Lyle, the leaner, no good. Got his own miss. Great hustle, drops it in. And Dion Lyle now with 14 for Alamo City. For the Seraphim, Dre Polk has 11. 23 for Marlon Williams, 20 for Solomon Mitchell, 8 for Dominguez off the bench. So it's really been Mitchell and Williams, like we've said, that have done the damage for the Seraphim. Oh, and there's a block by Udy, but a foul was called, and Williams is going to go to the line. For the Alamo City All-Stars, Shaquille Barrett with 27. Phenomenal game for him. Udy now with 15 after the last follow. Dion Lyle with 14. Joe Jackson with 10 off the bench. So it will be Marlon Williams to the line for two. First free throw is good. And he's got both. 25 for Williams. Seraphim hanging around, but it's been all Alamo City today. They've led by as many as 22. Lead currently at 15. Joe Jackson in the post. Poked away, and a steal. Good defense by the Seraphim. Mitchell leads the charge. Up ahead, Williams. Count it, and the foul. Boy, the dynamic duo of Solomon Mitchell and Marlon Williams have done serious damage today for the Seraphim, keeping them in the game. So you're going to count the bucket, and going to the line for one is Marlon Williams. And he's got it. 28 for Marlon Williams, now the new game-high leader, surpassing Shaquille Barrett of the All-Stars. Dion Lyle in the post, fadeaway baseline, good. Dion Lyle having himself a solid game as well. He's got 14. Dre Polk. That's going to be a 3 for Deshaun Riddick. Second 3 for him. 11-point lead for the All-Stars. Seraphim not going away. Lyle finds the cutter. It's Purnell, blocked by Roman Morgan. That's a great defensive play. Dre Polk the other way, drops it off. Mitchell for 3, no good. That was a golden opportunity for the Seraphim. We have a whistle. I think we have an injured player. Or is it a technical foul? I'm not sure.
Nate leads to the floor. Nate.
It was Xavier Purnell who went down off your screen. He's trying to walk it off. He's going to come out of the game, though. Purnell with 6 points starting today. So it is All-Stars basketball after the injury timeout. Lyle in the post. Pulls up, jumper. Oh, around the rim and out, no good. The rebound comes down to Riddick. Mitchell. Trying to make a move on Udy. Now kicks it out. Riddick will try another three. No good this time. Offensive rebound. Williams puts it up. No good. Rebound by Udy. Opportunity missed there for the Seraphim as Udy takes it across midcourt. Lyle puts up the three. Around the rim and out. No good. Udy another rebound. Lost it. Still fighting for it. We're going to have a kick ball call against the Seraphim, so the All-Stars will keep it. Pierce Marcus, who has come back into the game. He came in for Purnell when he got injured. Now the inbound goes to Barrett. Barrett, baseline, muscles his way in. They're going to call an offensive foul. Seraphim ball. Polk going in coast to coast. No good. Rebound by Jeremy Heath. Lyle, the entry pass. Udy lost it. Got it back. Barrett. Crossover through the lane, through the D. 29 for Shaquille Barrett. What a play. All the way out. Williams goes in, blocked from behind by Lyle. Is going to be a goaltend? I think it is. That was really, really close. Dion Lyle pleading his case. That was probably right at the apex of the layup, but it was close to being in the cylinder. I think that's why the call was made. So we'll take a timeout, I believe, as the officials will talk this over. But Alamo City still leading by double digits, trying to close this out. You're watching ABA basketball here on SFBN.
Voted Pizzeria of the Year for 2025 and a 3-time winner of Best Pizzeria in San Antonio. Matenga's Pizzeria has 7 locations across San Antonio and stands as a testament to the power of good old Texas hospitality with a welcoming family atmosphere and great food. The Brunch Spot is a locally owned, brunch-only restaurant serving up Southern classics with a side of sunshine. From crispy chicken and waffles to rich, buttery shrimp and grits, they're all about comfort, flavor, and good vibes.
Just about midway through the fourth quarter, it will be Alamo City All-Star basketball out of the timeout. Deion Lyle up ahead to Shaquille Barrett, who has 29 points. Leading the way for the All-Stars today. Barrett lost it going up, out of bounds. Last touched by the Seraphim. So the All-Stars will keep it. Barrett. Traveled. Just a little bunny hop there before putting the ball on the ground. So the Seraphim still alive. This game has mostly been controlled by Alamo City, but the Seraphim have not gone quietly. Polk thinking about it. Now past Heath. Pull up. Tough two. Baseline. Hit it. That's a big shot from Dre Polk. He's got 13. Deion Lyle. 3-ball short. Floorboard all the way out to Solomon Mitchell. And Mitchell is able to get it to Riddick. Now in the corner, Morgan can't hit the 3, airballs it. Rebound by Deion Lyle. Pull up, deep 2. Hit it. In rhythm for Deion Lyle. He's got 18. Dre Polk through traffic, takes it all the way in, high off the glass, no good. Lyle quickly the other way, leaves it for Barrett, lost it for a minute, collects it and puts it in. 31 for Shaquille Barrett, and a timeout called by the Seraphim as the All-Stars have built a little bit of momentum to get the lead back to double digits. Alamo City up 13 here on SFBN. .620 to go here in the fourth quarter. Alamo City up by 13 over the Texas Seraphim. A little bit of a press here from Alamo City. The Seraphim break it. Dominguez back into the game and goes in with a good layup. Joey Dominguez off the bench with 10 points. Joe Jackson goes in, tough layup, no good. Rebound by Heath, puts it up and in. Jeremy Heath doing Jeremy Heath type things, getting those offensive rebounds and putting it back up and in. He's got 8 points today. Dre Polk, open 3. And it bounces off the rim and hits over the backboard, I should say, and out of bounds. Alamo City ball. Pierce Marcus in the game. Purnell went out with an injury. Here's a running right-handed hook for Andrew Udy, and it is good. 17 for Udy. Jackson, nearly had a steal in the backcourt, but the Seraphim get it back. Solomon Mitchell with it now for the Seraphim. 15-point lead for Alamo City. Mitchell trying to get inside, now kicks it to the corner. It's a Polk 3, hits the vent. But I think we get a foul call on Joe Jackson as I saw Polk hit the ground. And that's going to be 3 free throws for Polk, and kind of unnecessary because that shot from that angle with the air vent right there, that is a really tough shot to hit, and as you saw, it had no chance of going in. So Dre Polk at the line for 3. First one is good. Second one pops out. Third one bounces in. So 2 of 3 for Dre Polk. A little bit of pressure here in the backcourt from Polk on Pierce Marcus. And we're going to get a foul on Polk. A little too handsy there. Pierce Marcus now over to Barrett. Barrett, who's got 31 today for Alamo City. Barrett will launch a 3, no good. Rebound by Jeremy Heath. Alamo City going to work the clock a bit here. Barrett, hesitation, kick out to Heath. Heath now, Jackson, baseline drive, got it to go. Smooth drive from Joe Jackson. So Alamo City over the century mark here. Trying to close this game out. Still putting on a little bit of pressure. Polk avoids the trap, but here's the, oh, it's a foul. Thought we were going to get a steal, but the foul is going to be called on Shaquille Barrett. Inbound from Riddick to Polk. Mitchell, fade away from the elbow, hits it. Mitchell with 22. He's been a little bit more quiet here in the second half. Had a monster first half with 13. He was slowed down for a majority of that third quarter by this Alamo City defense. Now the All-Stars just working the clock a bit here in no rush. Up by 13. Dion Lyle, top of the key for 3. It's good. Big 3 ball for Dion Lyle. As he now has 21. Mitchell quickly the other way. With the left hand is good. So, yes, the Seraphim trying to score quickly, and Alamo City, of course, milking the clock a bit. Barrett, wide open 3. Short. Polk the other way. Lobs it up. Oh, the alley-oop. Polk to Mitchell. A little bit of late-game fireworks there from the Seraphim. Could it be too little, too late? We'll see. Alamo City again taking their good old time. Lyle lobs it down low. Udy, missed the reverse layup. It was a nice play, but Udy couldn't finish, and now we're going to get a foul call, I believe, on Udy as Roman Morgan hit the deck. And that will take us to our final media timeout. Alamo City up by 12, trying to close out this victory here on SFBN.
Peterson Chiropractic's commitment is rooted in serving God and empowering the San Antonio, Texas community to achieve and embrace life at its fullest potential by utilizing cutting-edge techniques, advanced technology, continuous education, and research. Our chiropractors strive to deliver the highest standard of care to every member of your family. All Stars Cares is an organization dedicated to empowering youth with the tools they will need to be successful in life through the use of amateur sports competitions, mentoring through sports activities and camps, and community service.
We resume play here under 3 to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's a deep step back three for Polk is no good, and Dominguez couldn't corral the offensive rebound. Now for Alamo City, you want to work the clock and get a good shot. Obviously, you have a nice lead, but you don't want to just sit on your laurels here because the Seraphim can score quickly, especially with the 3D rule in the ABA. Lyle, tough turnaround, no good, but he gets the foul call. And it will be 2 shots for Dion Lyle.
Dion Lyle to the line for 2 shots.
First one, no good. Missed both, unfortunately, for Lyle and the All-Stars. Dion Lyle has played a pretty good game. He's got 21 points and played pretty good defense as well. As here's Mitchell, got the bounce. He's got 28. And between Solomon Mitchell and Marlon Williams and a little bit of Dre Polk, they are keeping the Seraphim in the game. 10-point lead for the All-Stars. Still not over yet. 2 minutes to go. Lyle, a tough take. Scoop shot is good. Well, that makes up for the missed free throws right there. Nifty move for Dion Lyle. He's got 23. Seraphim, they have to work quickly. Polk underneath all the way outside. Mitchell, the step through. Euro step, no good. Rebound, Udy. I'm not keeping track of rebounds, but he has to have a double-double at this point. He's got 17 points and a number of offensive and defensive rebounds. Udy, the lob down low. Jackson gets past the defender. Count it, and the foul. That might be the dagger in the hearts of the Texas Seraphim. They went for the gamble for the steal on the entry pass. Joe Jackson got past that defender and then went in, got the hoop and the harm. Once again, welcome back, Joe Jackson, 14 off the bench
Joe Jackson to the line for 1 shot.
for Joe Jackson. And he's got the free throw to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. That might just about do it. But, of course, the Seraphim, they're not going to go down easy. Coast-to-coast layup, no good for Deshaun Riddick. Purnell back in the game. Good to see him back in the game. He drops it off for Udy, who lays it in. 19 for Andrew Udy on a beautiful feed from Xavier Purnell. Quick drive the other way. Mitchell lays it in. He's got 30 now. Oh, they called a foul.
Fouls on number 22, Dion Lyle, his second. Bucket counts. Solomon Mitchell.
So, and one here for Solomon Mitchell. Missed the free throw, and Heath had it, lost it, and the Seraphim will keep it. Under a minute to go, still not over yet, but this would be quite a comeback if the Seraphim can make it. Lost out of bounds. Some discussion here. I believe the ball will stay with the Seraphim. Great game from Shaquille Barrett, who has 31 right now. He's out of the game for now. Dion Lyle, 23. Andrew Udy, probably with a double-double. He's got 19 points and a number of rebounds. Joe Jackson with 15. Heath had some great moments as well. Great team win for Alamo City here. Looking to close this out. Fadeaway three, no good for Riddick. Rebound by Dion Lyle. If you're Alamo City, just take care of the basketball. That's it. Jackson, a good pass. Heath, cherry on top. Great find by Jackson and the finish by Jeremy Heath. He gets in double figures with 10. If you're Alamo City, just let Mitchell do whatever he's doing, but of course they don't, and then the foul. I guess Alamo City didn't want to give Mitchell the big throwdown. It's been a tight game, although never felt like Alamo City was not in control, even though the Seraphim had their runs, as Mitchell misses another free throw. But Alamo City started strong and finished strong, and that's the key to getting these wins in the ABA. Mitchell misses both. Deion Lyle up ahead to Joe Jackson. And now Deion Lyle will just dribble out the clock a bit. Kicks it to the corner. Jackson the drive, and he stepped out of bounds, I believe. So shot clock will be all final 15 seconds of this one. Alamo City is going to improve to 8-2, should move up the ABA rankings as well. Deep three for Polk. Strong second half for him as they get to the century mark, and Joe Jackson will just dribble this one out. Udy the touch pass, and then the steal. Dominguez. That will do it. Final score, Alamo City 114, Texas Seraphim 100. 8th win of the year for Alamo City. For our producer, Sean Riley, I've been Ari Bluestein. You've been watching Alamo City All-Star ABA basketball here on SFBN.